guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you all how to do a blowout with no heat. So as you see, I'm just going to section my hair into 4 sections. And once I section each part off, I'm going to put it in a ponytail just to kind of get it out the way. This step is optional, you don't have to, but this is just how I do it, just so I can stretch my hair. Next, I'm going to take my African Pride's leave-in cream, and this is going to act as my moisturizer. And I am starting off on freshly washed hair too. When you're adding the product, you don't want to add a lot. You want to add enough where your hair will be moisturized, but don't add a lot, because if you do, it'll take forever to dry. And then I'm just going to take my detangle brush and kind of detangle and distribute the product through. And once it's detangled, I'll section that section off. And then I'll do a few twists. Okay, now that it's sectioned off, I'm just going to do a 2-strand twist like I would normally do if I was doing a twist out. If you want, you can go back through with like a smaller rat tail comb. You don't have to. That's just how I do it. So my hair can be really detangled. Here I'm just repeating the exact same steps. And now that we're in the next section, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to add the cream. Go through with the detangle brush. And then once it's fully detangled, I'm going to section that section off as well. And then you just want to repeat the exact same steps, which would be 2-strand twist. Guys, if you want, you can make your twist a little bit smaller. They don't have to be this big, they can be smaller. If you make them smaller, it'll probably dry better as well and faster. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other half off camera. And then so now I'm just going to take this section and put it in a ponytail. And you want to bend it down or stretch it as far as possible. And then once that is added, you want to add another one, and then you want to stretch it and bend it down as far as possible. And we want to repeat the exact same steps on the other side. And then next, I'm going to crisscross each section and then add a hairpin. And this is going to give it the ultimate stretch that I'm looking for. And right here, I'm just adding some Jamaican black castor oil. And I'm just going to put this like on my edges or whatever, just because I'm trying to get them to thicken up a little bit. And I believe this is by Shea Moisture. I think it was like $6. So yeah, here is what the back looks like. Okay, y'all, so it's currently the next day. I'm going to take my Mio Organic Mint Almond Oil, and I'm going to put this on my hands just because I don't want to snag my hair while taking the headband off. So always put some type of oil on your hands just because you don't want to break your hair. Now, y'all, when I was filling through this section and combing it out, my hair was a little bit damp, so I took the blow dryer on cool, and I went through each section that might have been damped a little bit, and went through with the cool setting and kind of dried it that way. If you can, let your hair dry as long as possible before you take them out. I personally didn't have time because I had to get ready for church, so I had to do what I had to do. And then you just want to comb out again and then go back through if you have to with the blow dryer. If not, go on to the next section. And if it was damp, just repeat the exact same step. Turn your blow dryer on cool and just kind of dry it that way. By the way, y'all, I've never blow dried my hair before, so I think I'll do a video on that. This is the finished product of what it looked like. Now I'm just going to go through with the blow dryer and just kind of dry my roots just because they weren't dry. So that's just what you see me doing here, going through my entire head and drying the roots, or going through finding any part that just was still damp. And I guess if you don't want your hair to be 100% dry or go back through it like I'm doing, you don't have to. It was just a specific style that I wanted to do, so I needed to be as dry as possible. So yeah, y'all, this is the final look. I love y'all. If God's willing, I will see you in my next video.